guys, my name is Fonte aka Miss B. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's carry on with the relationship story. This is the part 2, guys. Okay, listen, remember I ended the story on the cheating part, right? Okay, fine. Okay, I'm sorry guys, I was cleaning, hence you'll see me moving around and all that. So okay, fine, and then we broke. Okay, we didn't speak after that incident. We didn't speak for 2 weeks, and then one day I decided to go to our flat, right? Because I also had left my clothes in our flat. So I go there to go and collect my clothes. How? When I get to the flat, guys, the locks, when I try to unlock the door, the locks are changed. I don't have an access to a flat anymore. Hey, guys! How? I go to the public phones because we had a public phone booth at the entrance of our complex where we stayed, right? How? I go and call him. His phone is off. Here and now. How am I gonna get hold of this person because I want my clothes? You see, his phone is off. I can't get hold of him. Then I decide, you know what? Let me go back home to my parents' home, obviously, without me getting my things. So I guess after I left, maybe the people, like our neighbors, our flat neighbors, maybe he informed them that he will be leaving, and whatever that will be happening here, they must let him know. Okay, fine. I guess one of our neighbors called him. Maybe he gave him the number on where he will get hold of him. Told him that I was around. Okay, fine. On the 3rd week of us not talking and seeing each other, he calls by my house. When he calls, he tells me that he will be by my house, my parents' house, in 15 minutes, right? So please go outside. How? Okay, fine. I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe we're going to talk things through, maybe fix the problem that we have, and maybe explain myself that whatever that you heard, it's lies. I go outside to wait for him. Then he comes, right? And when he comes, he's got a plastic full of things. So I'm asking myself, what's in that plastic? Only to find out that in that plastic, it's my clothes. He's bringing my clothes back. His eyes are red to show that he was crying, I guess, for the whole 3 weeks. He's so hurt. How can you be so hurt for something that didn't even happen? Is there something wrong with this man? Hey, guys. Okay, fine. That's me there. I tried to speak to him. I said to him, can we at least talk about this? He didn't even want to give me a chance. He didn't even want to give me a chance to talk to him. The only thing that he said to me was, the last time we were together, you were suspecting that you are pregnant. Are you pregnant? And I said to him, because by then already I went to the doctor to find out, and I found out that I am pregnant. I think I was 6 weeks, if not 4 weeks. I don't remember. It was July, right? I think I got pregnant in it. So I think I was 8 weeks pregnant. Yes, it was July. 12 weeks. Somewhere there. 10 weeks, I think. So I tell you, yes, the doctor confirmed that I am pregnant. You see? How? And then he says to me, his last words to me was like, okay, no problem. Since, well, you are pregnant, what I'm going to do is that I will take care of the baby. But me and you, we are off. Hey, guys. Now I saw her high, man. This thing is serious. It was like I took it lightly. I thought maybe we will talk things through and then fix this, you know. Hi. He says to me, and he will take care of the baby. So me and you, we are off. Hi. Then I started to cry. Guys. I was like, yo, this man, I never saw myself raising a child alone, because I didn't grow up in a broken home. I was raised by both my parents. And now I'm thinking about this. This guy, he's my first love. This guy, he took my virginity. This guy, I'm going to have a child with him. Now he's leaving me. You see? Hi. And then when he left, I called him. Yes. Like, he left me like that, and I was left behind crying. I was sitting outside. I didn't even want to get inside the house and cry in front of my family. I cried and cried and cried and cried. And then I wiped off my tears. When I got inside the house, my mom was asking me what happened. I said, hey, Mama, it's over. Like, it's over. It's over. This guy tells me that he'll only take care of the baby when the baby's born. But as for me and him, it's over. Okay, fine. Once months went by, and I think after that incident, 3 months later, okay, I started getting sick. I was losing weight. I couldn't eat. Like, there was just a lot going on in my life then. I lost weight. I couldn't eat. At night when I'm sleeping, I'm sweating, getting cold. I didn't understand what was wrong with me. So me and my sister, we were sharing a bedroom. We're sleeping in the same bedroom, right? And my sister was diagnosed with TB, tuberculosis. So, and we were sleeping in the same bedroom. So I went to the doctor to go and check what is wrong with me. Why am I losing weight? Why can't I eat? What is wrong with me? When I got to the doctor took my urine. Okay, he told me that I must go and urinate and then bring the urine to her. Then she checked my urine and said, yo, your urine is full of hunger. You need to eat, because now this will affect the baby. See? Okay, and I was coughing also. So I was like, hey, this flu doesn't want to go. I thought it's a flu, only to find out that I contracted TB from my sister. So I went to the pharmacy to go and get what do you call this? Whatever prescription that the doctor prescribed for me. Okay, fine. Then I got that, but still when I drink those tablets, I couldn't get better. Then I decided, you know what, I've been going to different doctors and it seems like they are not getting what is wrong with me. Still, I can't eat. I'm losing weight. I'm sweating at night. What could be the problem? And then I decided, you know what, let me go to the clinic. Maybe the clinic will give me the results of what is wrong with me. I got to the clinic. When I got to the clinic, guys, I'm sorry guys, I just want to check how many minutes it's here. Okay, it's 10 minutes. So when I got to the clinic, right, they told me that they need to do an HIV test, which I said no problem, because I knew that I am clean, there's nothing wrong with me, before they can do other tests. I said, no problem. They did an HIV test and it came negative. Then they said, okay, fine. Since, well, your HIV status is negative, then it has to be something else. Then I told them that my sister was diagnosed with TB. So we are sleeping in the same bedroom. So I'm thinking that maybe I contracted TB also, you see. And you know, when you are pregnant, your what do you call this? Your immune system is very, 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 very weak. Ne? You can contract anything. You see. So, they gave me 2 containers. They told me that I need to guys. Is it phlegm or whatever? I don't know what you call it. Is it mucus? No, mucus is for the nose. But you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So they told me that I need to spit that in the, like at night before I sleep, I must spit that. And then in the morning when I wake up, I must spit that again. Which, okay, I did. The following day, I went and dropped off those things, those containers at the clinic. 2 weeks later, they told me that I must come back 2 weeks later to come and get the results. When I got to, okay, after 2 weeks, I went and I got my results. My results were like, you've got TB, and it's, what? It was a pulmonary TB. Yeah, it was a pulmonary TB. Then I started taking the medication. You know, that when you are on TB, what do you call this? What is that? There's this word that I'm looking for, but now it's gone. Flew out of the window. But when you take it, you have to take it for 6 months, right? Okay, fine. They gave me the tablets. I started taking them. First day when I took the tablets, the following day I was not coughing anymore. The cough was gone and everything. So I started with my course of taking those tablets. Okay, fine. 3 months later, this man decides to call me. Actually, it seems like his sister spoke to him and said, you know what, you need to fix things with this woman. Like, this woman is carrying your baby and all that. Okay, fine. He calls me. He says to me, if you want us to fix things, you're going to have to move to Mpumalanga with me. Imagine moving from Johannesburg to Mpumalanga. But because I still loved him, I had to sit with my parents and told them that, hey, this person called me and told me that if I want us to get back together, I'm going to have to move in. Actually, I have to relocate to Nelspruit. Okay, fine. It was not nice for my parents, but they had to let me go so that I can fix things with this man. Okay, fine. I moved to Mpumalanga after a month. Packed all my things, left to Mpumalanga. Guys, when I got to Mpumalanga, things were not good. He was not nice. He was not treating me well. It was not nice at all. And imagine you are away from your family. The only communication that you have with your family is through cell phone. You can't see your parents. It was hard. And the weather that side in Mpumalanga, it was very, very, very hot, guys. It was very, very hot. But hey, because I love the man and I'm pregnant for him, I had to stay in Mpumalanga. Also take my transfer from Thokoza. I'm from the East Rand, Thokoza. My parents' house is in there, Thokoza, East Rand. So I had to take a transfer from Togoza Clinic to Ligazi Clinic in Mpumalanga. Okay, fine. And then every month, and this man will come back to Johannesburg. Oh, before relocating there, we met. After that call, we met, and when we met at, what is that hotel called? Is it Road Lodge? Yes, Road Lodge. That's where we met. He didn't want us to go to the flat, to our flat. Instead, he wanted us to meet at Road Lodge, and then he booked and we slept there. We were talking the whole night, fixing things and everything. And then I left to my house because the following day it was his first daughter's birthday, right? Okay, fine. And then, okay, fast forward from that, um I stayed in Bumalanga until this one fateful day. I received a call. I was sitting in the toilet like, thank you, God. But did I make a good decision moving here? Because this guy is not treating me well. Like every month end, he goes back to Joburg, and then he will go for maybe a week or 2 weeks, and then he will come back. And me, he leaves me back. Why can't when he goes to Joburg, he takes me with him? Because he had a business this side in Johannesburg, right? So every month end, he needs to be this side to come and check if things are okay, maybe collect whatever that he needs to collect, especially money. You see? Okay, fine. Then this one faithful day, I was in the toilet thinking about my life. Did I take a wise decision coming here? Because this man, like, our relationship is no longer the same. Like, I was not happy. Like, I was not happy. And then what I did, I okay, I received a call from the agency. I was registered with an agency. So I received a call telling me that I need to go for an interview in Johannesburg. In Johannesburg, in Esando, they want a receptionist. Guys, that's how I came back to Johannesburg. And I told him, I said, you know what? I received a call. I've got an interview on this day. So I need to go back to Johannesburg because I've been applying in Mpumalanga and nothing was coming up. I was not getting anything. No interviews, nothing until that call. Then we moved back to Johannesburg. Ne? So I went for my first interview, went for a second interview, then third interview, then I got a job, right? But now because my pregnancy was giving me problems, I was always sick and all that. When I was pregnant, I only started eating when I was 7 months pregnant. That's when I started. I was eating like a cow, or should I say like a dog. I was eating like a dog, like it was like I've never seen food in my life. So imagine I'm not eating for 7 months, and then when that appetite comes back, because I used to live by liquids. I was only drinking liquids. That's how for the 7 months of my pregnancy. But when I started eating, guys, hey, I was eating like I've never seen food before. Never seen food before. I will even go to Wimpy, fill up the table. I'm alone. When my mom goes there in a Wimpy, they will say to her, yo, your daughter can eat. Yo, hi, your daughter can eat. She'll fills up the table and eat. So yeah, I got a job. Still things were not good, but it was getting better. It was getting better, guys. I started the job. It was good. And then because my pregnancy used to make me very sick, I had to leave the job. I worked only for 3 months and I left the job. Okay, fine. December time, I left my job in December. This man says to me, he will be going to Durban with his friend. I think they were leaving on the 27th of December and then coming back after New Year. Leaving me behind with his brother. I'm heavily pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant now. 8 months pregnant. This guy leaves me home with his brother. He goes to a holiday with his friend. Hi. When he came back, I had an appointment, like an antenatal appointment. So I went. When I came back, actually he phoned me because when I went to my antenatal appointment, I wasn't at the flat with his brother. I decided to go to my parents' home and be there until he comes back. Okay, fine. How Then I received a call when I'm at, because I was planning that after my checkup, I'll definitely go back home to my parents, you see. Then this guy calls me and says to me, he's back. Oh, you're back. Okay, no problem. Um, I'll come back home, which I did. I went to the flat and I asked him, how was the trip? Did you enjoy yourself and all that? The first thing that he said to me was, I saw your family's your parents' neighbors at Durban. I'm like, did they say anything? I'm like, no, they didn't say anything. Why are you asking me those questions? Only to find out that when he went to Durban, he didn't go with his friend, he went with his girlfriend. Anyway, I'll carry on with this story on part 3 so that I can tell you what happened next. I hope you enjoy this. Please, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. To my new subscribers, you guys are welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. You are not going to get bored on this channel. Yeah, we are happy this side. Very happy. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Thank you. See you on the next one. Bye.